a good Full HD dash camera with large display and useful functions for $40? That would be the new Akaso C200. Yeah, that's a great feature. You can use that dash camera for vlogging. Welcome to Tech4All channel. And because you usually ask, how does the sound feel on this dash camera? Here is one example. It's a chunk normalized to minus 0.5 decibels, which means no equalization. And this is real sound you can hear from the recording of this dash camera. A new Chinese vendor with a new exciting Full HD dash camera, which deserves a few minutes. Let's go. I don't review dashcams that often, but when I do, it is usually because of a really interesting device. The most impressive quality of this one is for sure the price. And let's see how much Akaso have packed within these less than $40. And on top of that, you're offered to get a small gift if you write a review on Amazon. Make sure to claim it, comes at no charge. The assembly has a few accessories. Attaching to the windshield happens via a suction cup. There is a long charger with mini USB port, and made out of high quality even has a ferrite bead, which for such a budget-friendly item is a wonderful surprise. And you can barely find ferrite bead even on much more expensive models like the Oppo's A119 Pro. There also is a communication USB cable, few tape mounts, and a tool for removal of those. Buying these accessories only, separately, will likely cost you close to the total price of the C200 assembly, and we haven't explored the dash camera itself yet. Here it is. As expected, based on the low price tag, it's covered by cheap grade plastic. It does look like a camera with a large, adjustable lens, which is of course a gimmick. Placement of buttons and ports is fantastic. Controls are marked with icons on the screen edges, and there's no way of any misunderstanding. Hardware-wise, doesn't shine, modest sensor and chipset, but for a dash camera this is kind of okay. Even more, having a sensor with less effective pixels will give better results at dark, resulting in better night recording. Among the other advantages, a 3-inch display, 170-degree angle of view, motion detection, parking mode, and even an embedded 180 mAh battery. Feature-wise, menus are rich on functions. The only supported resolutions are 1080p and 720p, both at 30 frames per second, which might not be too steady. And we will come back to this point in just a while. You may enable wide dynamic range and motion detection and adjust the white balance on the footage. And probably you can notice the not so astonishing quality of the display. Again, it is hard to complain about the 3-inch display included with a $40 dash camera. Using it as an action camera? Hypothetically, that works. Practically, that also works if you can live with all the disadvantages. No image stabilization, quite apparently. Resolution can be up to Full HD. The sensor is rather small, so the quality wouldn't be great, but it's still going to perform good on low light, with the imperfections of the image being too noisy, and of course you can't count on really good audio quality. And overall, that footage is not really pleasing for the eye because it's been fine-tuned to be high contrast and well visible, just like we get regular footage from dash cameras. You have a microphone, not a great one, but works okay. And yes, in extreme situations you can temporarily get that. As an action camera, the embedded battery is going to last between 5, 10, if you're very lucky, up to 15 minutes. And now to the footage. It is fine. I do not like the color theme, and that is more of a personal preference. You may find it nice. Because of its simple design and lack of smart functions, there have been no unpleasant surprises. The algorithm shuts down the camera 10 seconds after it is disconnected from the power. I love how adjustable its holder is. You can turn it in many different directions, even use it as a rear camera or even for car vlogging. But for that, you better get a proper lav mic. Quality of the video is not great, but quite acceptable for Full HD. There is one thing I noticed though, although it is masked in the post-production because it is too annoying, the sound and the video are getting out of sync after a minute or two, and that might be a sign that the chipset may be a little overloaded. If I slow down a second of footage, there are no obvious doubled frames, so let's hope an update will improve this. Since we mentioned audio, microphone quality is kind of alright, we've heard worse than that. And this is the Akaso C200K DVR in short. A few minutes with footage from different scenes now. Make sure to pay attention to the last segment with the low light and night performance. And the major question, what is more important for you at the price of $40? A dash camera with large display and no smart functions, or a Wi-Fi enabled car DVR with no display? There's a section below this video where your comments are welcome, and now enjoy some footage taken in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Baby, 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 baby.